and welcome to our YouTube channel. Thank you so dearly for always supporting us. I really do appreciate. If today the first time you are coming across this wonderful family or you are seeing my face for the first time, I still remain Agatha Progress, bringing it to you back to back. Remember, we react to all videos and all opinion is highly needed. So just sit back and watch this video and I will be right back.
If we give somebody 100,000, say make he kill himself, kill you, they go kill you. Kill yourself. There are people who go kill you, kill yourself. Please, don't let us do this. Please. Nigerian DSS, I'm begging you guys, don't let us do this. You are a family man. You have wife, you have mother, you have fathers. Don't let us do this. Don't let us take it to the next level. Please. Please. You think you are safe in Abuja, you are not safe. The same DSS who is going to retire, and your retirement benefit will not be paid to you. The same DSS, when he want to retire, he might go begin to skip. Because when you retire, they give you only 2 million, 3 million. Somebody that has not even achieved nothing in his life, entire life. You serve the government for 30 years. You don't have a house of your own. You serve the government for 30 years. Your children did not go to a better school. Those people that are sending you, the elites that are sending you, Buhari that is sending you, asking where did your child's school? He went to UK. His son. Abi not be so? When the son got an accident, where did they take the son to? They took the son to abroad to fix. And you just get small, get accident for Nigeria, make you see now. You know what, Jubri, we don't care about what you say. I beg, make una leave Jubri alone, leave him alone. We leave him alone. Now the Kanu did not deny us. He was there all over the social media. Now the Kanu did not deny us. I am not a proscribed IPOP. Every Biafran is not a proscribed IPOP. We are IPOP for member. We are IPOP members. So I don't want to start talking about Jubri. I better make una leave Jubri. I don't want him to distract us. You see, Jubri, Nnamdi Kanu, what we are fighting for is bigger than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you don't know, go and sit one place. I gave you the chance of coming here to talk. If I gave you a chance to follow me, just press that blue thing and come here to talk to us. You will not come. Can you do that? Come and tell us in our face. We want to see your face. I beg, make we put those people aside. The same Jubril is a police officer. Probably that Jubril is a police officer. Ask him, how much is your take home? Come and show us your face. Let's see how fresh is your face. Let us see your face, Jubril. The same Jubril, maybe not a police officer, Abi. He's been paid peanuts. You don't have insurance. If you die, your children will suffer. The same Jubril, if you are in military, how much is your takeaway? 50,000 naira. If you die today, your family is forgotten. We are fighting for the betterment of Jubril. I don't know. You see, a lot of Nigerians are sick in the head, though. A lot of Hausa Fulani are sick in the head. You see, listen to me. I like to call Hausa Fulani because they are the same thing. I'm sorry. Those of you who believe in Hausa people. Hausa Fulani, they are the same thing. The same people we are fighting for. Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for the same stupid Jubril. We are fighting for this same Yaya Jubril where they here. Babiala, Jubril, Asiriyabo, Jabiala, Asiriyabo, Babiala, Asiriyabo, Babiala. The same of your families, they are in Lagos begging Babiala. The same of your families are in Enugu begging Babiala. The same of your people are in Port Harcourt begging Babiala. The same of your people are in Benin begging Babiala. The same of your families are in Ebonyi State begging Babiala. Who is fooling who? You people like to intimidate, overrule all of us, and una still they suffer past us. Jubril, take your time. Jubril, take your time. We are fighting for you. You can have your own state and begin to do your, what do you call it? You begin to cut people's fingers. Having talked about the DSS, now I want to talk about South Africa. This morning I want to talk a little bit about South Africa, guys. Please help me to share this video so that this video will get to our brothers in South Africa. So those of you who don't know nothing about South Africa, today I'm going to tell you a lot about South Africa. Please help me to share. I want these videos to get to our brothers in South Africa. I beg. It's very, very important. I beg. Me, I take God beg. When I go save life, oh. This video will save life. That is why I said I'm going to talk about South Africa. Every year, South Africa attack foreigners in South Africa. And It is not all South Africans that are attacking foreigners in South Africa. It is some few group of South Africans who hate foreigners. And if you ask me, why do few South Africans hate foreigners? And I'm going to tell you today. And before I do that, let me explain to you about South Africa itself. South African government love foreigners. If you're sick as a foreigner in South Africa, you are being taken care of in the hospital free of charge. Yes, the government hospital. I want to repeat myself. The benefit of being in South Africa, I'm going to tell you the benefit of being in South Africa. Before I go to the other step, I'm going to explain to you guys little by little. In South Africa, when you're sick or you have an accident, if ambulance is called, they do not hesitate. They don't want to know if you are a foreigner or not foreigner. The ambulance will come. They will take you to the hospital and you'll be well taken care of. Whether you are a foreigner, whether you are South Africa. I'm telling you the benefit of South Africa. I'm telling you why South Africa is still way, way better than other African countries. And I'm telling you the reason why South Africa is way, way better than Nigeria. If you want to do an operation in South Africa, if you go to the government hospital, you only pay 20 rand. They are going to attend to you. They are not going to ask you, and they are not going to tell you because you are a foreigner, because you are not a South African, they will not attend to you. This is South Africa for you. It is not the government of South Africa that is attacking the foreigners. I'm trying to tell you how South African government treats foreigners. Government itself loves foreigners. And I'm telling you this. Now, the few South Africans who hate foreigners, if you ask me, why do the few South Africans hate foreigners? I'm going to tell you the reason. The few foreigners who come to South Africa, like Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and the rest of surrounding Southern African countries, they carry gun. Are you listening to me? I say the few Southern African countries that are in South Africa, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and some other ones, especially Zimbabwe, Mozambique, they carry gun. Do you know why? They can speak South African language fluently. And they collaborate with South Africans and rob South Africa in a gunpoint and even killing. This is part of the reason why South Africans are angry. This is part of why South Africans are angry. The government will allow the law to take the course, but some group of South Africans don't want the law to take the law into their own hands. I want to repeat so that you understand me. A few South Africans, they are not ready to wait for the law to take course. They want to take law into their own hands. By every year, they will create a scenario called xenophobia, where foreigners is being attacked. And you are going to ask me, is South African too not carrying gun? There's difference between my country and your country. There's difference between my mother's pot of soup and your mama pot of soup. If you come from outside and put hand in my own mother pot of soup, you are going to be called armed robber. If I put hand inside my own mama pot of soup, my mama will call me armed robber. Do you know that? That's the difference between you being a foreigner in South Africa and committing crime in South Africa. I want you to understand this. So I want you to understand me. And that's not the justification for South Africans to take law into their hands. I'm just giving you all this scenario. Those of you who are not in South Africa, you should understand. Now, I want to advise our brothers in South Africa. See, listen, it is the high time you people begin to migrate. I don't know when you people will begin to migrate. South Africa is that country where you can become a billionaire today, a millionaire today. In the next 6 months, you are down. Because your success is not constant. You may have money today, in the next 2-3 years, everything is down. You begin to beg. You begin to start afresh. South Africa is the country where today you can have like 3 cars. Believe me, in the next 1 or 2 years, you may have nothing to write home about. And I'm going to warn you guys. If you have a document in South Africa, start to migrate. What are you guys waiting for? Don't fall a victim of xenophobia next time. Now they are warming up. South Africans are warming up. I'm just telling you guys. If you haven't seen If you haven't seen that on social media, I'm telling you now. Their government is trying their best to protect you as a foreigner. But people fall victim. People are falling victim. If you are in South Africa and you have gotten your, what do you call it, residence permit, why don't you look for another country to move to? Some of you are waiting for you're waiting for South African ID. It is not a bad thing, because everything are process by process. There's a time you are going to wait to get your South African ID. There's time you are going to wait to get your South African passport. But sometimes, while you're waiting to get this ID and passport, you fall a victim of circumstances. Please, Nigerians in South Africa, I have this message for you guys. When a Zimbabwe commits crime, they are going to say it's Nigeria. When Mozambique commits crime, they say it's Nigeria. Nigeria don't carry guns. I know Nigerians, some Nigerians are into drugs in South Africa. I understand. Some Nigerians are into 419 in South Africa. I understand. The truth be told, South Africa does not belong to you. It belongs to South Africa. But Africa as a whole belongs to us. The Africa belongs to all of us. But South Africans are not seeing it like that. Are there other people committing crime in my country, Nigeria? Yes. There are people from Benin Republic. They kill, they steal in Nigeria, but none of Nigerians ever creates the scenario of xenophobia in Nigeria. Never. We don't take law into our hands. We allow the laws to take course. And we love foreigners. But South African does not see it that way. South Africans does not see it that way. South Africans see you as somebody who is taking up their job. Even though you are not taking their job, but they see you as somebody who takes their job. Let me tell you where South African fails. I'm going to tell you, South Africans, where you fail. In South African, we find a Nigerian man or non-Nigerian, Ghana, or wherever you come from. They will see their success. Instead of South African men to become a friend of yours and tell you, please, how did you make it? Teach me how to catch fish. They can't do that. They become jealous and greedy. They rather want to kill and attack you like, oh, futsek, kwere. That's what comes out of their mouth. I'm repeating myself. This is the problem where South Africans have. Some of South Africa, when I'm saying some South Africa, I'm sorry, I'm not picking everybody all together. South African people are nice people. But there are some group of South Africans who have phobia for foreigners. Just because my brother is one of my brother is a criminal does not make me a criminal. You shouldn't judge me the way you judge my brother. If he's a criminal, arrest him or her as a criminal. But some South African does not see us like that. You see all of us as a criminal. Me as a legitimate business person in South Africa. You as a South African, you should walk up to me and say, please, can you teach me how to do this business? How did you make it? But South African cannot do that. And if he does, I'm going to tell you a secret today. In as much as I'm talking about Nigerians, the bad side of Nigerians and other foreigners, I'm still going to say South Africa into their face. If you choose to do a business with South Africa, some South Africans, show him how to catch fish. At the end of the day, he may turn around and come and kill you. I'm going to give you an example. If you have a business with a South African, which happens all the time in South Africa, you collaborate business with that South African, you share money equally. South African can turn around and come to kill you to take your own share of that business. I mean, of that money. And which is not good for them. It's not good for business. When you come around, I've seen that happen in South Africa. A South African does business with one of Nigeria. They share their profit. This guy went behind, come to the house of that guy, had Nigerian person to death, and pick his own share of the money, join to his own. Now I'm asking you, how long does it take that money to finish? 6 months? 1 year, the money is finished. And now, that guy will go back to square one because he doesn't even know how to run business. He doesn't know how to run business. Where? Man, Nigerians, and now they talk to, make una begin to migrate, come on for South Africa, please. I know some of you rather want to die in South Africa. Yes, because your electricity is okay. They have good roads. Hospital no be problem. South African hospital is free. It's free. So that is why you see some Nigerians don't want to go back to Nigeria. Please, I'm advising you guys. South Africa is sweet. If not for the xenophobia, South Africa is sweet. When you are South Africa, you look more fresher, but there's no money. In a due time, if you're doing your business, God can bless you somewhere, somehow. You will get some money. But when you get your money, please save money now and go back to where you come from. Don't be shy to start afresh. For those of you who don't have documents, don't be shy to start afresh. I have seen a brother of mine who went to Nigeria. Yeah, there's one guy, he went back to Nigeria, and I'm happy for him to go back to Nigeria. Somebody told me that he went back to Nigeria. Some of you wait born Peking for South Africa. That Peking, you go there say, my Peking, my Peking, my Peking, my Peking, until they kill you. When I wait there for South Africa now, when they watch me now, if you listen to me, no matter how rich you are, no matter how if you marry a South African woman, not be all the family they like you. I'm repeating it, I'm saying it in front of you now. If you marry a woman in South Africa, not all the family will appreciate you. They may appreciate you in the front, but kwere is always kwere. Kwere is always kwere. Some of you, when we say when a woman they cheat on you for South Africa, go and tell the family that the woman is cheating on you. What does the family says? What does the family says to you? Some of you want to die because of woman for South Africa. I beg now. Those where they talk to, they look my face now, they talk. Some of you, because of woman, I no one come out for South Africa. You get some secrets that I want to say here. There's a very powerful things I want to talk here, and which I'm going to say it. In fact, let me just say it. Not all South African women are bad. You must understand. Some of the women of South Africa who love you, some of their families will turn around and make that woman to hate you. I want to tell you something. If a woman love you, woman will come out in kidney give you without even telling the family. I've been a lie. If a woman love you, whether Nigerian woman love you, whether a South African woman love you, whether any woman from anywhere in the world, if the woman loves you, the woman can remove the kidney and put in your hands without even telling the family. But if a woman wants to hate you, he go don't damage you before you know. I want to give you some of you a warning in South Africa. If you begin to see your woman misbehaving, if you begin to see your woman sleeping around, if you begin to see your woman showing you the sign that, oh, I don't like you anymore, don't force yourself on them. Many of you have died of poison. I mean, Nala talk.
My word, that brings us to the end of this beautiful update. Do wait to like this video, share and subscribe. The best thing for you to do is to join this family by smashing on that red subscribe button that says subscribe and turn on the bell icon for more latest updates. See you when I see you. From me to you, I say bye.